What's up everybody, Mr. Played Out the Gamer here, back with another video for y'all today. And today we're going to be talking about E3 2023 has officially been canceled. Well, to be honest with you, it was not a shock. I kind of saw this from a mile away. Because the last time we talked about E3 2023, we read a new article where Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony will not show up to E3. And now Ubisoft is not showing up to E3. So E3 decided, you know what? We're gonna pull the plug on E3 because nobody gonna show up to E3. E3 this year is completely abandoned. No game publisher this year did not want to go to E3 at all. In a news article I'm gonna read about this situation come from IGN.com. So let's get right into the article. E3 had been canceled. The show did not garner the sustained interest necessary. Almost a year after announcing its return, the Entertainment Software Association announced today to its members that this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo has been canceled. E3 can confirm, IGN can confirm. Two sources have confirmed to IGN that the organization announced the cancellation via an email sent out to its members today. The email said that while E3 remains a beloved event and brand, that the 2023 version simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase the size, strength, and impact of our industry. The ESA concludes the email by reinstating its commitment to advocacy work. It also not mentioned undertaking the show again in future years. Following IGN report, the ESA issued the following public statement from Kelly Marson, Koch, Global VP of Gaming Red Pop. This is a difficult decision because of all the effort we and our partners put toward making this event happen, but we had to do what's right for the industry and what's right for E3. We appreciate and understand that interest company will not have playable demos ready and resourcing challenges made being at E3 this summer an obstacle they could not overcome. For those who did commit to E3 2023, we're sorry we cannot put on the showcase you deserve and that we have come to expect from Red Pop event experience. The press release adds that Red Pop and ESA will continue to work together in future E3 events. The event was supposed to be held from June 13th through June 16th at the Los Angeles Convention Center and would have been the first in-person E3 event since 2019. The event was canceled in 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic, while the digital version were held in 2021. The event was canceled again in 2022 in an effort to focus on revising the showcase that would set a new standard for the hybrid industry event. E3 return for this year was announced in last June. Aside the confirmation that E3 2022 has been canceled, the news comes as a multiple big name in the industry from Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, and more recently Ubisoft announced they would not be attending E3 in any capacity, with most opting to host their own digital showcase. IGN had reached out to the ESA and Red Pop for comment. Now, let's face it, last time we talked about E3, we literally discussed that Microsoft, Nintendo will pull out, and even Sony pulled out a long time ago before Microsoft and Nintendo even thought about pulling out. So to see Microsoft, Nintendo, and now Ubisoft pulling out E3, what do you really expect to happen? Like E3 was gonna be canceled because nobody's showing up. More companies are not showing up at E3 no more because more companies are like, hey, why would we show up to E3 when we can do the same thing on our YouTube channel, on our Twitch channel, and garner the same audience we can garner if we went to E3? E3 is the thing of the past. Look, back in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, you needed E3. How else you gonna show your games? Back in the late 90s, the internet really wasn't that popular. Even the early 2000s, the internet really wasn't the best way to show your games off. You showed your game at E3 because you knew your game gonna get some eyes on it. That's how your game got advertisement. But now in our social media heavy age, You can get eyes on your game easily by sending it to YouTubers, making a live stream of it, making a showcase. There are plenty of different ways to get eyes on your games. You do not have to go to E3 to get your eyes on your game no more. Same thing as TV commercial. You don't need no TV commercial to get eyes on your games. So the big part of why E3 is going downhill is because of the internet. Social media, YouTube, and Twitch make it so easy for people to see your game. You wonder why would I spend thousands upon thousands of dollars advertise my game at E3 when I can pay a YouTuber or show it off ourselves and get the same amount of attention for way less money. So that's one reason why E3 dying. The second reason is that E3 is a fun event to watch. Look, I enjoy watching E3. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my uncle actually did watch E3. We always watch E3 together because my uncle's a big gamer too. So me and him, every time E3 would come on, we sit around in his room and we just watch E3. We watch like all of it. We watch Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, stuff like that. We just sit around and talk about it. So yeah, that was fun memories. I can't lie to you. I kind of enjoy those memories. I kind of miss them now because E3 going downhill and they canceled again this year. So yeah, I think E3 for those kinds of memories, but E3 is just irrelevant. What do you really need E3 for? To find out what new game coming out? Dude, companies can do that on their own YouTube channel. You don't need E3 to find out what's new coming out because you can find that in like a matter of seconds. It's just that E3 is so dependent on people not knowing what's coming out. And the third thing that ruined E3 is leakers. Leakers also ruin E3 for everybody because let's be honest with ourselves. Every time there's something big at E3, it got leaked. Every single time, without fail. Every single time there was a big game or a big DLC or a big project in the work, it got leaked in E3. Leakers ruined E3. Like, there were no surprises. You already knew it coming out. You were suspecting for that thing to be announced, and when it did get announced, you were not surprised because, oh, this thing got leaked. Oh, you heard about the new leak about this game's gonna come out? Like, everybody leaked something when it came to E3. E3 was just one big giant leak fest. Like, every game that came out would be shown at E3 got leaked a month or even a week ahead. Shoot, sometime the game would get leaked during the E3 press conferences. Like, you are not safe from leak. The only way you can be surprised at E3 if you did not went on the internet for an entire week. Leak ran rampant when E3 comes out. Like, you cannot get away from leaks. So that's another reason why E3 kind of went downhill, because there were no surprises. Cause everybody leaked everything. You couldn't be surprised. Everybody leaked. There have been Nintendo leak, Microsoft leak, Sony leaks all in 1 week. So you couldn't even be surprised at what game been announced because people already leaked them. So that's another thing that kind of killed E3 was leakers. Leakers have fucked up E3 because they always leaked everything. So yeah, that was my reason why I think E3 went downhill. I hate to see E3 go because, like I said, E3 for me, I had some good memory with E3, especially with my uncle and me. He would just sit around and just talk about games and what new game we want to show it off E3, stuff like that. I enjoyed that aspect. I will always cherish that part. But as a concept, I think E3 just irrelevant because these companies got plenty of more ways to show their games, and why they won't take them. And why would they not take them? They're like free money they can save in their pockets without having to give it to the ESA. So that's my whole opinion on the E3 going out of business. I mean, not going out of business, but canceling. I feel like E3 in 2019. I mean, the E3 in 2020 was the last E3. We probably gonna see another E3 ever again. Well, not the E3 in 2022. I mean the E3 in 2021 when it had an additional one. So yeah, that's my opinion on the whole E3 being canceled. I hate to see E3 going like this, but at the same time, can you really blame company for choosing the more wise option instead of doing E3 every single year? We just gonna showcase games. We just gonna showcase games on our own platform. We're gonna do it like Nintendo does it. We just gonna have a direct style thing, and we just gonna show all our games on our own YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and stuff like that. And can you blame them? So yeah, that's my whole opinion on the whole E3 thing. It been Mr. Played Out with another video. See y'all next time. Peace.